Hello friends, today we're going to read Trains. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Time to get to work. Goodbye, husband. Here comes the train, Poppy. All aboard. Train arriving at Mother Duck Daycare. Thank you. Oh, hello, Poppy, says the daycare worker. You're just in time for a story. Poppy loves story time. Story time, story time. I'll pick you up after work now, sweetie, Dr. Glenda tells Poppy. Give Mummy a hug. She signs Poppy in and catches the train. Train leaving. Dr. Glenda arrives at work. Morning, Dr. Glenda. Morning, Sharis. We're having a very busy day today. One sick tiger and six sick skunks, said Sharis. Oh, and one cranky polar bear. Oh, you just have to tickle him here, says Dr. Glenda. Tickle, tickle. What would we do without you, Glenda? Dr. Glenda quickly treats all her patients and then runs to catch the train home. See you tomorrow, she calls. Bye, Glenda. Train arrives at Mother Duck Daycare. Poppy, your mum's here, the daycare worker says. She had a great day today. Oh, that's my big girl, says Dr. Glenda. They get back on the train and make their way home. Train arriving. Thank you. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Morning, Poppy. Goodbye, husband. Train skipping station. Hey, wait, I am coming. Train stopping. Excuse me, the train driver tells the passenger. No food or drinks, no feet on the seats, and that cat needs to be on your lap. Just drive the train, mate, says Bluey. What, you cheeky little... Hang on. Show me your ticket, the train driver demands. The passenger hands over the ticket. The train driver inspects it very closely. Maybe you should lick it as well, says Bluey. Oh, okay. A bit strange, but... And now rub it all over your face, Bluey tells the train driver. This is a bit unorthodox. That isn't a train ticket, Bluey laughs. It's a slug. Bleh, I licked a slug. Right, that's it. Get off my train. Meanwhile, Dr. Glenda is still waiting for the train. Where is that train? Bing bong. The next train will be a bit late due to an ongoing passenger incident. Finally, the train pulls in. Apologies, customer, puffs the train driver. That's okay, she says. But be quick, I'm late for drop-off. Train arrives at Mother Duck Daycare. I'm so sorry I'm late, Dr. Glenda gasps. Oh, Poppy, says the daycare worker. You just missed story time. Wah, Poppy cries. I'll pick you up after work, Dr. Glenda promises and hurries out the door. I hope that train's on time. Meanwhile, at Bluey Station... Oh, you again. I'm putting this cat on your lap, says the train driver. I wouldn't touch Mr. Cotton Socks if I were you, Bluey warns. Wow! Hee hee. Get it off me. Dr. Glenda is still waiting at the train when her phone rings. Glenda, where are you? Sharis asks. This polar bear is getting really cranky. The train's running late, says Dr. Glenda. You're going to have to tickle him yourself. Okay, I'll give it a go. Grrr. The train finally arrives back at Mother Duck Daycare. I'm so sorry we're late, says the train driver. Hurry, Dr. Glenda shouts. The polar bear is getting cranky. Dr. Glenda gets off at a station and races into work. What's happened? Asks Dr. Glenda. The polar bear escaped. He didn't like how I tickled him. He's on the loose and he's cranky, gasps Cherries. Oh no! The train pulls into the next station. I'm so sorry we're late, says the tired train driver. He looks closer. Hang on, haven't I seen you before? Oh no, says Bluey in a fancy voice. We just moved here from Egypt. Oh good, says the train driver, because I do not like being attacked by animals. Grr! Ah! Bite! Ah! Mr. Cotton Socks is hurt. Bluey pulls off her disguise. Ah, it is you! I knew it, yells the train driver. But Mr. Cotton Socks needs a vet. Quick, hop on the train, shouts the train driver. The train races out of the station. I hope the train will be here soon, Rita, says Madge. Me too, Madge, agrees Rita. Or we'll be late for Mahjong. Stand back from the platform, the train driver shouts. Oh, here it comes. But this is an emergency and there's no time to stop for the grannies. Oh, sorry, ladies. Hang in there, Mr. Cotton Socks. Mr. Cotton Socks needs to see the vet, says Bluey. I'm sorry, but we had to shut down. Our vet was late and a polar bear ate all the animals, explained Cherries. Bluey doesn't know what to do. I know, says Cherries. Let's catch the train to the vet's house. Oh man, go. Oh Poppy, Dr. Glenda sighs. I really miss taking care of animals. Cherries has an idea. Glenda, why don't you start a home vet? She suggests. Yeah, well, the train delivers customers to your house, says Bluey. And I'll make sure all the animals follow all the train rules, she adds. I am done with animals. Wah! Ah! Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe for more stories. Bye!